Hola, good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope we all had a kind of profitable week yesterday. We did have some nice trades. Um, Unfortunately, if you weren't in our Discord, you won't have got this trade. I posted this kind of just after the open, 3 o'clock my time, as a possibility, and I'll explain that a bit more. But we are currently long from the box. Um, and we're not looking for much further than 78. Just quickly having a look at this is the daily, and as you can see, just if you did nothing else, if you just look at the way that we've come down, just tiny, and we're just going to be. And the question is whether we stop at 78, this shelf here, or whether we get up to this shelf here. So whether we rotate the entire weekend PA and then come down, or whether we just get 50% of it. So there you go. Right. Let's get down into the smaller time frame stuff so we can see what we're actually going to do today. We can see. So what I missed to say is that we could very well have finished our 4/5s. As I said previously, this I thought was four fours, and we got one, and we got two, and we got three, and I was expecting another one. Didn't get it at the moment. So I think that quite possibly we could be seeing a rotation to the upside. And if you look at this, we do have, it's a bit wibbly wobbly, but we do have like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 waves here. Here's our connecting 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our next one. This is our 2, and up we go. We want to see if this is going to be serious. We want to see this volume get up. I don't think this is going to be serious. I think this is going to be a corrective upward move, and so therefore our targets are going to be slightly less, and we're going to be looking at something around target 1 will be 77 77.5s or maybe 78s, and a very stretch the 79 weekend, rotate right the way through the weekend. If we just look at the volume profile of the move down from 81, we can see that we're going to have a pretty, we don't have very much. We don't have very much here. So if we get above here into the 77s, we're probably going to scoot up pretty quickly up into here. This is our value area high where we're going to come into our first resistance. If we get above value area high, again, there's not much here and there's not much there. So scooting all the way up to 8,000 is doable. There's not a lot stopping price coming back in to this Friday afternoon dump. Obviously, there'll be an imbalance there, and maybe price wants to come and tidy that up. So if you're not long from down here, then your next opportunity would be a retest of the daily open, VWAP, weekend low, etc. And you would put your stop loss here. However, what is making me think this is not, a much bigger push is that we have a little 886. Not that one. No. Is we have hit the 886 at the bottom here. Okay, so 886 has been hit here. And we all know that when the 886 has been hit, it does increase the probability that at some point we're going to come back and revisit this low and take it out. And we'll drop back into our lower support lines at 74 and 73, 72. So I'm not looking at this as some kind of that's it, we're done, we're going up. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this as the possibility. We showed this yesterday. ABC in the channel. We've come to the midline, bounce off the midline, probably up to 78, 78.5. That's where VWAP currently, VWAP 200 EMA currently sits here as well. This is on the 4-hour chart, guys. So yeah, so we could, so that 1, 2, 1, 2, come back up, give us another 1, 2, and then it floods, comes out, takes that out, and this is finished. Or does it come up a bit further and it gives us another correction and we stay in this range for longer? Don't know, but I'm not playing those longer ideas. We're just playing scalpy moves to get us our lunch money. All right, so that's about it really. If you're not long, then wait for this to show strength above this, above here where we are now. So you want to come up here, probably take out these equal highs here, and then base, and then push up again. Stop loss under here. Fairly cheap trade. What is that? $400. So fairly cheap trade. And your first TP will be red box number 1. Second TP will be red box number 2. And I would imagine, I can't imagine it gets up to the weekend high, but it could definitely get up to the weekend high and push higher. So you'll just manage it there. This will be news driven. Trump comes out and says, oh, everything's cool. We love the Iranians. They're our best friends. We're all going to go and have a party. Okay? That's what that will happen. However, I don't think that will happen. We still have elevated prices on oil. We're still heading towards that 113 and possibly into the low 120s. The high teens below 120. So that for me, this hasn't dropped. So until this really gets moving to drop back down below here, BTC is going to struggle to make any meaningful move up. I don't think the Nasdaq's not really giving us anything at the moment. Let's have a look here. No, everything seems to be gaining a little bit of a bid early morning, early doors before Europe opens. So let's wait and see what happens. Okay, so that's your BTC ideas. If this fails, we know where we're coming. If we fail to hold above here, we're going to just come straight down. We're going to look for the same thing on the other side, and then we've got ignore this, ignore that long. In fact, I will take it out. That was just to show you where we went long in from yesterday. And we will look for our lower targets, 74s and 73s. So in short, I think we pretty much know what we're doing. Let's look for higher today and then a rotation back down towards the end of the week. Unfortunately, until the world calms down and we get a better idea of what's going on, I think we're going to continue chop. Also, and I've just reminded myself, Nvidia this evening at the close of New York. That is huge. So if you are trading Nasdaq, etc. today, be very aware that everything's going to be guided towards those numbers. That's going to give the world an idea of where the AI trade is and what's happening. So that is happening after market close New York. So it's about 10 o'clock UK time. Oh, look, we're getting ourselves a little pump this morning already. Alrighty, guys. Okay, I'll get this out and I will speak to you in Discord and come back on for New York. Have yourself a lovely day. Lots of love and taddy byes.